This ring represents more than just a marriage. It's given Prince William the chance to stay connected to his early years.
It is a family ring, yes. It's my mother's engagement ring. So I thought it was quite nice because obviously she's not me around to share any of the fun and excitement of it all. This was my way of keeping her sort of close to it all.
Thanks to Diana, Prince William had the kind of childhood that prepared him for a world beyond palace gates. Diana flew in the face of convention, encouraging her sons to step outside the confines of accepted royal life.
Diana's influence on William, particularly in the early years, was huge. And I think there was this real drive on her part to ensure that William had this sort of normal life.
Whether Kate likes it or not, the engagement ring she now wears has firmly connected her to Prince William's past and to Diana.
I think she would have been flattered and humbled, probably very emotional as well, because he's passing on something which was, you know, from the most important person in his life, and he's passing it on to somebody who's now the most important person in his life.
It's a moving tribute to the late mother that William adored, but could it be seen as more than that?
I thought it was a really, really special moment, and yet I think he's really aware that he doesn't want Kate to feel that she has to sort of live up to the reputation of his mother.
William's been at pains to stress that she shouldn't have to follow in anyone's footsteps. She's not in anyone's shadow. She's going to find her own way and do this her own way. But of course, there is a big, big figure there for her to live up to.
It's about carving your own future. No one's going to try and, no one's trying to fill my mother's shoes, and what she did is fantastic. It's about making your own future and your own destiny, and Kate will do a very good job of that.
All Catherine wants to do is carve her own identity, and she does want to be an independent woman. And don't forget, they are embarking on their own married life. This isn't Charles and Princess Di, this is now Wills and Catherine.
What will happen as we move forward is that she will create her own identity. Hopefully that will be a strong enough identity for the media not to just keep harping back to the days of Diana.
Kate's engagement to Prince William marks the beginning of her life as a future queen and her duties as a British royal. 30 years ago, this was a daunting prospect for Diana.
When Diana married Charles, she was very young, she was naive, she was insecure and inexperienced, and she complained about being left on her own, a lack of support from the royal family, but also from those around them, from the firm, as she called it.
During her engagement to Prince Charles, Diana was left in tears at London's Heathrow Airport when her husband-to-be left on an official foreign tour. The man who stood side by side with Diana for nearly 6 years believes that, back in 1981, the fledgling princess was ill-prepared for what lay ahead.
It was very difficult for Diana in the early 80s to continue a job as a very high-profile member of the royal family with no guidance in that role whatsoever. Nobody ever said, look, come this way, we'll send you on a 2-week course how to be a princess.
It's a very different story for our latest princess-to-be.
Kate Middleton should be feeling a lot more confident. Princess Diana, or Lady Diana Spencer as she then was, knew next to nothing about what was expected of her. No one told her. She was expected to sort of assume her responsibilities. Kate Middleton has been with William a long time. She's got to know his family, what expectations there are of William, and she'll know how her life is going to pan out and what she'll have to do.
I think the realisation of it all, the very fact that now she will become a member of the royal family, I don't think really you can prepare for that, but at least she's been better prepared than Diana was.
Diana overcame her nerves and became a powerful force for good. Her legacy may prove hard to escape. When asked about the woman who would have become her mother-in-law, a usually confident Kate had a rare moment of hesitation.
Well, obviously it'd be, I would love to have met her. And she's obviously she's an inspirational woman to look up to, obviously to this day, and going forward and things.
Kate and Diana missed each other by just a few short years. We'll never know what kind of relationship they would have had. Kate's ring will be a constant reminder of the mother-in-law she'll never know. But what would Diana have made of the new princess?
I would hope that she would welcome her in the same way that we're all welcoming her, because I think that she's She's a lovely looking girl, she's got a good head on her shoulders, she's obviously very supportive of him, and it's a genuine love match. I mean, she should be jolly pleased.
William probably thought a lot about his mother at the time of the engagement and about whether she would approve of Kate, and I'm sure she would have done. I think Diana would have liked her and liked her background and what she would bring to this union, and she would probably keep William quite grounded.
Kate's very modern union with William marks a new beginning for the British monarchy. While Diana was a suitable choice for Prince Charles, Kate Middleton is a soulmate for Prince William.
This is the love story of our generation, and any hint that it might not be real or it might go wrong is just terrifying for all of us.
It's impossible to predict what's going to happen in any marriage, and when Charles and Diana married, it was seen as a fairy tale. But I think William has certainly learned from the lessons of his parents' failed marriage. He doesn't want a repeat of that, of the heartache that caused.
Unlike previous kings-to-be, Prince William has been free to choose his bride from outside traditional aristocratic ranks. It was his mother who made it all possible. Diana raised William to live unrestricted by the kingship that will one day come his way.
Prince William has been freer than most princes of his rank to do what he wants to do, and that includes marrying a future bride from a completely different background to one that would be expected.
William's decision to marry Kate Middleton, I think, is a direct consequence of Diana's message. She was a woman of the people, she's our people's princess, and for William to go forth and propose to and want to spend his life with someone who is normal, surely that comes directly from her.
Like Diana before her, Kate Middleton is a very new kind of princess. Her story is only just beginning.